Annyeonghaseyo. Welcome to Learn Korean in India. I am Satish and I am a Korean language educator and a blogger. I have been learning and teaching Korean language for more than 10 years. I started learning Korean language in 2007, and then since then I have got a bachelor's, a master's and an MPhil degree in Korean language. And currently I live in Seoul, South Korea, and I have been involved in many educational and research projects about Korea and Korean language and Korean culture. I made the popular Korean language website topicguide.com in 2009-10, and since then it has grown exponentially, and now it's visited by thousands of Korean language learners from across the globe, and we help them prepare for test of proficiency in Korean, that is TOPIK test, and we have helped hundreds and thousands of Korean language learners pass this test and achieve their dreams to work or study in Korea. So, 1 or 2 years back, it came to my mind that what about Korean language learners in India? Korean language has been taught in India for like more than 40 years, but still we lack in terms of study material designed for Indian people, Indian learners, and overall the general information about Korea and Korean culture focused on Indian people. So that is why I created this platform, Learn Korean in India, LKI. The aim is to create an authentic and comprehensive knowledge hub, like a gateway to Korea, and provide authentic and comprehensive information about Korea focused on Indian learners of Korean language, and bring both the countries, both the cultures closer to each other so that we can understand Korea and Korean people better and they can understand us better. So that is our goal, and that is the vision behind all these platforms of LKI, whether it is on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or our website. And the plan is not to focus only on the heavy stuff, but we also want to include all the new learners who are more interested in K-pop and entertainment and drama and all these things. So we have started with the language because language is the gateway to a country, a culture, or any society. So we have started with creating educational content, the Korean learning content focused on Indian learners, because you already must be knowing that Korean language has a lot of similarities with Hindi and other Indian languages, so it's much easier for us to learn. So that was my first priority. So that is the first thing that we are doing, but ultimately the plan is to make content about Korean culture, Korean literature, doing some in-depth research on the comparison of Korean and Indian cultures, literature, and all these things. But it will take time, and we need your support. So if you have any suggestions, if you want us to create any particular type of content, please let me know through your comments or through email. And we are available on social media, like all the platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. So I would request you to join us and support us in our effort, and let's bring India and Korea closer. Thank you. 감사합니다.